Welcome, parrots. Hope you're doing well. And in this video, we are going to solve this question, which is the LeetCode Daily. So the question states that we are given a string, a list of strings of the same length words and a string target. It asks us to form the target using the given words under the following rules. Target should be formed from left to right. To form the ith character of target, you can choose the kth character of the j string in words if target I equal to words jk. Once you use the kth character of the jth string of words, you can no longer use the xth character of the string in words where x less than equal to k. In other words, all the characters to the left or at left of or at k become unusable for every string. Repeat the process until you form the string target. So what does the question actually state? We are given two conditions. First, we have to form the target using the words which are giving uh, which are using the strings which are given in the vector words. Second, we can use any character, but if we use a kth character, then we cannot use any other character which is less than the index k. So given these two conditions, we can directly use the DP approach for this problem. What we can do is we can maintain a character frequency array for each index, which will store the frequency of the characters at each index. Then we will have either two ways. The first way would be to consider the character with the target index, or we, the other condition would be to skip it. So let's start to write the code. So first, let's say the n is equal to number of words, then tn is equal to target dot size, and wn is equal to word dot size, word zero dot size. Then we will take the dp vector, which will be a vector of int, and it will be of dimensions wn and tn, and it will be initialized to -1. Then we will take another vector, which will be a frequency vector for wn size, and it will be consisting of 26 and 0. Uh, and then we'll initialize the frequency vector. So we'll iterate over all the words, and then for each word, we'll first find out the character. So intch is equal to words I j, and then we have to subtract a from that so that we get a zero-based indexing. And then we'll increment the value in the frequency vector. And now we'll write a function which will be count, which will return us the answer, required answer. So we will pass in words target and WNTN, and then DP frequency and 0 and 0. 0 and 0 stand for I and J, which would be the target index and the word index. So now we'll initialize our function. So we will initialize it in the private section as it's a good practice. So long count, we will initialize all the parameters here. That would be words, and then target, and then int and wt, tn, and then dp vector, and the frequency vector will also be initialized, followed by the indexes I and j. So frequency has been initialized, and vectors I and j are also integers I and j are also initialized. Now we will come to the base case. The first base case would be that if our target index, that is I, is equal to the size of the target string, then we can return 1. Then second would be that if we have reached to the end index of the world, or wn minus j is less than tn minus I, then we can return 0, because then it is not possible for us to come to a valid answer. Now we check if our DP array is already not equal to -1. That means that it contains a valid answer. So we then return the answer directly, or else we come to the calculations. So now we'll initialize a count variable. That would be a flong. To this would store all our answers for the current values. Then we will also take a current position. That would be target of I minus a, which would again give a zero-based indexing. Now, first we can not take the current index of the word. That is, we are not matching the current index of the word with the target index. And the second option would be that we could match the target index with the current word. So first we are not taking it, so we can directly add the count from the next index. So that's why we wrote I plus 1. And Now, okay, we swap the first values because I took it reverse. So, and then we can take it. So for taking it, we can first find the value that the current word has, and then we can multiply it with the count for the next variables. So for the next index, target index. So it would be frequency of j cur multiplied by count words target and w and tn, dp frequency I plus 1 and j plus 1. And then we can finally return our answer. That would be dp of j and I um, is equal to the value of count. And it would be modulo m because it is mentioned in the question that our answer can exceed the maximum value of integer. So we have to take integer modulo n and we can run it. But as we see that there is some error, so we'll resolve it. So there's a typo, slight typo here, wn. So it has to be words, 0. And we can still resolve it. There is like, I think I swapped ing. So in the function call where we are not taking it, so we have to swap ing. And now it should run fine. And we'll just submit our solution and it runs perfectly. So thank you for watching.